Good morning, Toronto. It is Thursday, August the 20th. That's interesting. How's that for a tease?
Oh, we're talking about the 20th or the ragu?
Or the 20th or the ragu, the sauce.
Bit of both.
Eh?
Sauce.
Yeah.
Okay, friends, let's talk about this. This is incredible. Caught on tape, a rare white killer whale. Apparently, there's only 5 to 10 of them in the world. They said maybe only 5. 10 have been recorded in history. That's it. What makes it so rare? Check out the color of it. Stephanie Hayes is a marine biology PhD candidate with the University of Alaska Fairbanks.
Oh, wow.
And she spotted it, got it on video, the orca glowing in the water. His name is Tl'uk. He apparently has a condition known as leucism that results in a partial loss of pigmentation. So you can see the difference in color. The fact that she has been able to see this, apparently the sightings have been increasing. So I don't know if it means there are more of them or if they're just spotting.
Tl'uk's just chilling
up.
out and saying hi to everybody.
He's like, have it to look at me.
Yeah.
Get a good to look at me.
Get a good Tl'uk.
But what a cool thing to be there for that moment. Apparently a lot of marine biologists, they study this sort of species and condition, but they never get to see one in their lifetime.
Right.
Right.
So this is huge.
This is. Have you guys been? I mean, I'm not a big.
Whale watcher?
Well, yeah, well, that too. But even
In your
animals,
spare time?
they don't usually hang around. Like I think they're scared of me, as you saw from my dog. But I've only seen the city creatures, right? Like
Raccoons.
everyone says, when they're out and about, they saw the deer and they've seen this. That I'm not that person.
Just missed it. Like
Oh, I just
Pokeroo.
missed it. Yes.
I will say it looks like a dolphin, doesn't it?
It
The
does
color?
look like a dolphin. That's the thing.
When the one time I went to Hawaii, I was like, oh look, I love the sunset, and I noticed splashing, and I get up, and I'm like, look, and it was a mama breaching the baby whale.
Oh, cool.
And then everybody starts getting up, and I'm like taking all these pictures. Alex was like, I'm tired, I'm done with the sun. He was gone for the whole thing. Anyway, so the guy who works there, he's like, I lived here 20 years and I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I felt so lucky to see
You are blessed.
Mother Nature play out.
When we went to Mexico at the beginning of the year, I went, New Year's Day is when I flew out there to join my family, and we had this view of the water, and it was amazing. And every day at sunset, there was just, and we're sitting there with binoculars and just watching. And every time my mom would come out, she's like, okay, my turn. And she would look, and she could never find them. And we're like, Ma, right there where the splash went. Look, there's another little stream going up. And she's like, okay. And never. She
Poor
could never.
thing.
We were dying. We were just laughing so hard. We
Did
were
she think you were making this up at one point?
she's just like, where is it? And my nieces are like, over here, look, come on. Like, and she couldn't. I felt so bad for her, but we'd see them every day. It was amazing.
Isn't that?
Yeah,
it's
at
so
some point
beautiful.
she caught a couple at some point, but it took her forever.
It's
But
truly
it's
magical.
beautiful. And I just sat there, and just watched for hours. We would do it.
So much happening underwater. It's a whole other world that we're still just trying to
Absolutely.
figure out, and we only have a small grasp of what happens there.
Do you guys, have you done scuba? Are you scuba divers?
I'm
any of
scared
this?
to do the scuba
I'm a
thing.
little claustrophobic. I know my
Snorkeling,
husband
yes.
does scuba.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
No,
Yeah, he's certified and he
I
loves
did the
it.
snorkel kind of thing, like in Hawaii, where you can go under and stuff. I've done that.
Nice.
But the water. We only know what 20% of something
know.
that's happened, like that's going on down there.
Yeah.
It's a little scary.
It's
But
like that
beautiful.
movie. I watched it. Did you watch it with is it Jason Statham? The big
Oh,
underwater
The Meg.
secret. The Meg.
The Meg. Did you see that big shark?
Thing under there,
Nope.
the size of a small country.
Hashtag nope with 3 O's. I'm out.
It is awesome though.
It's scary down
Same
there.
thing happened the one time I went snorkeling, Mel.
Yeah.
I'm like, are there sharks here? Because there sure is a lot of marine life. They're like, no, there's no sharks. Sure enough, you hear these kids swimming by. Shark, shark. You see the fin? I never swam so fast in my life, and I didn't even put my toe back in the water after that. Shark wins. I'm out.
I've got a good paddleboarding story for you. I'll tell you another time though.
Oh, no
Frankie,
way.
Scary.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
man.
gosh, Steve. In Hawaii?
Hawaii.
Yeah.
There's things
I don't
out
like
there.
I don't like
off
these
the shore.
stories.
Frank
Yeah.
sees all kinds of things too in your backyard, Frank. I know you see deer, rabbits, right, on the regular.
Yeah, last year we just had a black bear at my parents' home. Wanted to tell you about scuba diving as well, guys. I scuba dived in Puerto Vallarta. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I could hear the humpback whales, and I'll never forget in Puerto Vallarta when I was scuba diving, it felt like a cloud that came over while we're underwater.
Oh my
And I
gosh.
looked up, and there was a huge manta ray that was just
Oh my
going right over
gosh.
top of us. It was the coolest thing
Weren't you scared?
ever. It was, no, I wasn't at the time. I was with a really good group of professional divers at the time that were guiding us and kind of made us aware of what was going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
Scuba diving it's a different world. It really
Yes.
is. It's something that you can, and the colors and what's underneath there and how peaceful it feels. It's amazing.
You're brave. That's amazing. That's a whole other level.
Yeah,
If you
well,
can
me
do it,
too.
I think it must be
Yeah.
spectacular. I'm just so scared
Gotta
to be
careful,
that
yeah.
deep into the blue, and then it turns black. It gets so dark. Yeah.
And it's quiet.
Yeah,
It's
and colder and
calm or
colder,
quiet
yeah.
for you,
Yeah, that's
depending.
eerie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, right now we're looking at blue skies, which is nice.
Gets us warmer and warmer, Frankie.
Yeah.